Alright. And we are live. Been a while. A long time. But just a chill stream today. Very short stream. Nothing too crazy though. But figured we hop on a bit. Because there was a decent amount of news that I missed over the past couple days, 2 weeks at this point. So I mean, figured pop on for a bit, just chill. Yeah, I've just been busy. Haven't had the chance to stream, work and stuff, and in the downtime I do have, just haven't been in the right mood. So yeah. We did get a decent amount of Sunbreak details while I was gone. Also, thanks to everyone who supported that recent video that I made about a week ago at this point. 3.7k. Appreciate it. Anyone who subscribed as well. But yeah. Anyways, we have this, which was kind of suggested to us previously. The quest damsel Chiche. I think that's how they pronounced it, at least. I think. Chiche. And that she's actually royalty. But she's working as a quest receptionist, which is interesting. Traded them for her. But yeah. I do wonder, like, Yomogi, I guess. She related or something? Guess we'll find out at some point. Just because, yeah. As the, Fukashigi, right? The informant mentions that. But yeah. But more importantly, got some of the armors, which is pretty cool. Armors. Here we go. We got the deluxe kit stuff, the Dragon's Bane armor, which looks pretty neat. Pretty neat. Got this, like, I don't know, vampire hunter type look to it. It's cool looking though. I believe they actually show, I don't think those are the standard Komura weapons. Like, this is a switch axe for sure, and bow, of course. I think they're actually like the Elgato ones, or whatever they're gonna call them. The basic tree, because it does look a bit different. But yeah, the armor looks nice. It has the kind of like the bird thing that they keep showing with a lot of the characters. But I don't know. It kind of looks similar, but at the same time it doesn't. I don't know. But yeah, there's the bird thing that they keep. That's like on literally every character. I feel like this part right here, the handle of the switch axe, is a bit different. At least I think it is. I have to look again, but you know. Dripped out. Got the pistol though. Got a pistol right there on the waist. Cool. Got the doggo. Like a leather. Personally, I like having the actual tail out, so I won't use that. But I think the armor for the actual hunters is pretty nice. Neat. You got the Bugs Kit face mask, or face marking. Got the hair. The hair's nice. Probably end up using that, actually. It's a bit more curly, wavy. I already have on my own hunter. Got the gestures though. Finger gun. Got the blicky. Even though there's an actual gun right there. It's cool. It is cool. And I did just pre-order the deluxe version just for this. Why not? Not that I necessarily am going to use all this stuff, but figured why not. We also had a better look at the Amiibo Armors, which you get, yeah. The main hunter drip you get from Alzeno, which pre-orders still haven't gone live for. Really? Like, I've seen Play Asia, but that's Play Asia. There's a shipping cost. Well, it's just a bit more expensive. Like, you know, where's Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, whatever they're gonna do. But they had the collector's edition of Malzeno go up. I'll have to wait and see on that. This looks nice. I like the colors. Well, the base colors. You can probably change it, of course. Looks alright. I like the wings. The wings. Here's what actual Malzeno armor is gonna look like, though. But you also see like a better look at just the castle area, which we haven't seen too much of yet. We definitely haven't seen anything inside of it, really, for the most part. Like the lights. Like, I want to know more about that place, which we'll probably get when once we get more info about Malzeno, because that's kind of his domain. Yeah, looking neat. Was that the Lightbow Gun? Longsword, of course. Assuming that's just the Elgato style, whatever it will be. Got Palamute drip. Alright. It's very similar to this, but more black and red. Whereas this is kind of like the silver and magenta color. Looks neat. The Palico is very nice. The top hat there. It's very cool though, let's say. And now we actually get like craftable armor. That's just the DLC stuff, right? Got Shogun gear. Which we can also talk about the mask stuff too. Shogun looks nice. Kinda wish was more vibrant. Which the Palico and Palamute armors are a bit more vibrant, but we'll get to that. Looks neat though, very knight-like, of course. Which will probably be a lot of the armors returning, right? For Sunbreak. Like Aslos, once we get to see that. Loudness too. But yeah. Very knight-like. The blue. This shows more blue. There's a lot of silver. This shows more blue. I don't know. Right. The weapons. I actually like the female armor. The mask on the female armor. Like compared to the male. That versus this. I like the female mask with the horns. But yeah. Alright. I feel like the Palamute armor looks so much more blue. And of course this is completely new. The Palico drip, which I absolutely love. Got like the long arm and the short arm. It's cool. Got the it's basically like a mini centaur. You even have the Gravio skull in the back. I mean, Gravios could totally come back. He was in GU. Yes. Pretty sure, at least. So, Gravios is probably going to come back. I mean, Basarios is already in the game, so it makes sense. Yeah, I really like the Palico for this one. I like when the Palico armors are kind of like mini versions of the monsters. Like, they did the same thing with Anjanath. It's pretty neat. Like, I use the Anjanath gear on my own Falcon just because I like the little miniature style. But yeah, Joken's nice. Armor, I'm just more glad that he's back as a fight. I'm not gonna the armor. I'm not too interested in. You know. Now Bishoten though, Blood Orange Bishoten. We actually got some more footage of the fight itself, which is neat looking. He's definitely like, they changed him up a bit. And it's something they didn't show about the Pinecones at all. It's like that they actually move on their own there. Spin, rather than just bouncing. Yeah, I'm actually really psyched about this Blood Orange Bishops and just a blast. The Pinecones, like this, very hectic looking. But yeah, should be fun. Of course, you see the Citadel map background here, the foresty areas. I had this muted. I was like, yeah, there we go. I was, what? Yeah, muted. But yeah, the Pinecones are neat. Hopefully, we get a good amount of subspecies. At least, honestly, I would rather every monster get a subspecies or variant. But I doubt that's gonna happen. We'll see though. Well, the Rise monsters. Base Rise, new ones. What do we have here? Right, we have the armor. The armor for Blood Orange actually looks really cool, I think. Well, at least the male version. Like, you got the mask there, the drip. Like, compared to regular Bishoten armor, let me pull that up because I kind of forgot what it looked like. You see. But I mean, this is really nice. The mask, got that Tengu mask. Yeah, very neat look. I love the color scheme too. The orange and black looks very nice. Well, at least for the females. At least for the females. Like I actually think this looks neat too. I actually used Bishoten armor for a bit there. I like the armor. Very cool. A different aesthetic from the other ones, and so does this. It's very nice. With that helmet, the mask there, the horns looks very neat. Like the gray, it's fade into the black and orange. Very cool. Got the wings too, though. The wings. And I'm assuming the ponytail is like just a hairstyle. But yeah, that fits it very well. But the wings too looks really good. Female armor still has a horn, but without the mask for the helmet, which is, I mean, that's like a signature look. Like that makes the Blood Orange stand out way more. And like, considering what Blood Orange is compared to regular Bishoten, like the Tengu thing, the female armor not having the helmet or the full mask or whatever. Does it make sense? I think it just needs to be an option in future games. But also, Blood Orange switch axe right there. Looking neat. It just needs to be an option in future games. I think having like a visor or helm off and on. I think that would be nice for customization at least, regardless of gender. Okay, the switch axe. I actually like the OG Bishop 10 switch axe design. It's nice that we're actually getting more blast monsters, because the only ones previously were Basil Juice and Magnum Hollow. Of course, Basil Juice has the slap-on design because the world, and yeah. But yeah. Oh, this one. But this one has the ponytail attached. Okay, so I think the ponytail isn't. That's not a ponytail. It's just the thing. Yeah. Okay. But this one's cool. It has this at least. It does have like the wings on the pauldrons there, which is nice. You got the switch axe, got the wheel there. You see like the files going off. Very cool. The male's version I think is definitely better though. Like the full wings there, the mask too. Every female armor set. But I think in Monster 6 that's definitely something you need to do. Sunbreak obviously, I mean, it's 3 months away. Less than 3 months away at this point. But yeah. Now we also did get to see more of Lunagaron's fight. We get to see it when it's just, you know, regular form, non-raged or not armored, which is neat. Well, right here he's in bipedal form. But here, he looks much better in game. Like the first teaser, or I feel like a lot of the teasers for the new Sunbreak monsters went, well, a lot, I'm saying 2.2. 4 actually, technically. So 2 out of the 4 I wasn't fond of. Like Lunagaron in Malzeno's teasers, eh. But here in game he looks a lot better. The blue, just vibrant colors look way better. He's fast though. He's moving across the map there, which is cool. Like he can go in between like the slower, stronger kind of like slashes in his bipedal form, and then like when he's not armored, he's just moving around, jumping everywhere. Like more unique movement choices for these monsters I think is very good. Like especially with the wire bug, make them do some crazy stuff, you know. You can do that in this game. That's the thing, they just need to make better use of the wire bug, honestly. But yeah. Alright, we also get more of the biped fight. Let's see. More of the biped fight. And yeah, just him having the different forms, like his movement's obviously limited in this state where he's bipedal, but he can still do hops. He just can't move around as much as his regular form, of course. Makes you wonder if we'll see Zamtrios though, now that we have someone that's kind of similar with Lunagaron. His movement is very interesting looking, which I'm glad to see. It's very varied from other monsters we've seen before. I feel like the 3 lords are gonna be late game monsters. Anyways, I won't go down that route. The armor for Lunagaron, though. Oh. Armor for Luna Guard? I don't know about that armor. The armor is alright. I like the color scheme at least. This is a lie. Let me just find it real quick. This is a lie. Where we got the Luna Guard armor. Here we go. Luna Guard. The blue, I like how that's a vibrant color. Just seems a bit weird though. I don't know. Something about that's kind of off-putting. Not exactly sure though. Maybe it's too vibrant. I don't know. The helmet looks cool. I like the visor that they did. I'm assuming that. I think that's a hammer. Well, overall, it's alright. I like the leggings there. The chest piece is cool too. How like the have forms those shoulder pads as it goes up. Looks neat. Don't know if I ever wear it, but looks alright. The hammer though. I guess all the weapons are gonna be glowing red for Luna Guard, like the claws. Hammer looks cool. And then we got female armor. I think this is the worst female armor that we've seen so far though. Of just like the new Sunbreak ones. I don't know, there's something about it. This one especially suffers from the like the helmets, no helmet syndrome. Or no mask syndrome, whatever you want to call it. I feel like the visor was like a defining thing of the male Luna Guard armor, and this just doesn't have it at all. And it does the ear thing again, like with all Mudron stuff. Like the all Mudron armor, I don't know. Like I think it's cool, but I think all Mudron should have different armor than what he got. Just for what he's based on, at least. Yeah. Got the daggers in the back though, I guess that's neat. That's the Lightbow Gun, assuming. Looks light. But the Palmy looks really cool though. I don't think I would use this, but it does look neat. The style it's going for. Got like an icy tail there. I think it reminds me of like, I don't know. Just thinking of Sonic just because of the blue colors. How we got like a whole, I don't even know what you call it, a whole icicle sticking out of his head. Yeah, got the claws though. Oh, I guess the claw is like the weapon. Then okay, that's cool. Claw's the weapon. Yeah, the Palmy looks nice though. Like the head. And then we have Darren Gom, which pretty neat looking. We saw this one in the trailer. There was more clear shots of this one in the trailer than there was for like Luna Guard and stuff. I switched them out. There. Okay. Darren Gom. There we go. There we go. Darren Gom. He looks very, I mean, of course, being Darren Gom, his armor is very beefy. Got like gauntlets on the arms, looks neat. It's like the actual hands in there. The gauntlets covering it up. Looks really cool. The helmet design's nice. Again, I don't know if I would use this armor as like layered or whatever, but I like how it looks. Looks neat. Like the other one, I'm like, Luna Guard's female armor. That, I don't know, something about it. But yeah, it looks nice. This is a heavy bow gun. Yeah, that's definitely a heavy bow gun. Yeah, it looks really cool. Wonder if we ever got like a new version, like, because this armor is eventually going to become like the high and low rank armor, like for the new X armor that we'd eventually get, like Darren Gom, it would incorporate like the fire and water elements. Because I think that would be neat, having the armor, at least visually. Maybe like to have the fists showed off or something. I don't know. This is Xenoblade X music. I know that. Yeah. Sounds very Sawano like. The female armor, like if any armor were to have a mask, would be this one. But this one doesn't, I don't know, there's something about this one that doesn't like turn me off like the Lunagarn armor does. Not in that way either. Like the Lunagarn armor, I don't know. But this armor looks alright. But considering it is like literally like a tank monster, it's like a castle, right? I think they should have, you know, made it a bit more armored, plated. But overall, I mean, it looks nice. I feel like this is referencing something, but I can't exactly put my hand on it. Like, I don't know. It looks similar to something, but I'm just not sure exactly what. I'm pretty sure that's the, yeah, that's definitely the great sword. Yeah, great sword. Looks really nice. We already saw the Switch X too, and like when the player uses the marionette spider and pulls the Tigrex in the Three Lord trailer. Yeah, it looks nice. The Palamute though. Like a whole like Trojan horse looking lip thing. Got like the mane. I don't know why that messed me up there. Looks nice. It's like a shield as a weapon, I think. Yeah, very fortified looking. It's also as a symbol. Keep seeing those symbols. The Palco though. The Palco though is so good. It's just a literal walking fortress. Got like the super beefy pauldrons. Got like a hammer sword type thing going on. You can't even see the Palco's eyes. It's just got that beefy helmet on. Wait, it's actually floating? It's actually floating. I didn't even realize that. The Palco's good though. Palco's really good. Looks awesome. Then what else we have? Right, we got the actual Darren Gom fight stuff. The fights. I keep saying Darren Gollum, not just Darren Gollum. I mean, it's kind of how they mean it, but you know. Like Darren Gollum, I'm really interested to see how this fight plays out. Twitter compression though is a bitch. Yeah. Twitter compression be like that. Wish they uploaded these publicly to like the YouTube channel. We can see him. The roar. He's big. I like that though. Big monster. Go burr. And that is really cool. He can just launch himself with the firearm. Like they're definitely giving these monsters more varied movement options, which is really cool to see, because you know, with the wire bug, like we can move about like crazy. So you know, how the monsters move about, you know, in a way that can like even outpace players. I think that's really cool. You get to see more of this foresty environment with the house there. Got the swamp. Wonder, does that actually slow down movement though? Doesn't seem to necessarily. You seem like charging there. This really showcases the firearm, I feel. Yeah, it's very neat. Hey Preston, how you doing? I love the Palco one. But this one I think is Barioth female. The one in here. Yeah, it's the Barioth female X, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, how you doing? But yeah, Darren Gom's fight looks pretty neat. So another clip that we saw. Let's see. So you may buy this game just a bit late. I mean, hey, it's cool. Yeah, we'll talk about the Breath of the Wild delay. But is it going? It's going all right for me. I just wish I was able to stream more. I've been busy with stuff, school and stuff. But yeah. Also just been thinking about a lot of things. You know, reflecting. But yeah, just wish I was able to stream more. Unfortunate, but hopefully it should be good now, I think. Yeah, I mean, definitely getting the game late is better than not playing the game at all. It's experienced it. Still. Yeah, it does do the belly flop stuff. Twitter compression, oh my gosh. Just slams, he just launches you very high up. He looks like he's gonna be very fun. Also he has a lot of movement for being like such a big monster, which is nice. Get launched. There we go. Wait to capture Darren Gom. That's Trandon and Rajang combined. Yeah, he kind of does take like from the like the amphibian kind of movement style for some of his moves in like the of course the Fanged Beast, since he is a Fanged Beast. Then he also has a water element too, of course, and fire as well. Like he should be fun. Very like honestly, out of any of the new Rise monsters or Sunbreak, yes, Sunbreak. He's the one I'm most interested in, at least fighting. Although we haven't really seen Malzeno outside of the cutscenes and promo shots, so that may change later. He looks fun though. Also, the armor for him looks cool too. Pull that up real quick again. Bam. Galleon? Hold on, I'm gonna have to look that up. Is that one of the what's it called? Bosses on like okay, yeah. It's the rhino thing. I mean, they're both tanky. There should be some of those similarities there, yeah. I remember finding this guy, I think. I'd never completed World of Life or whatever it was called in Ultimate, but I remember him. He's just tanky. Like the male armor looks very neat. Like the helmet they chose for it. Even though the female armor still doesn't have like a helmet, He really should for this guy, Darren Gom, right? Tanky boy. Still looks alright. Got the Palamute Trojan Horse though, which is really neat. But the Palico armor. The Palico armor is where it's at. It's a literal mini walking fortress. The giant bat whacker thing. This is cool. No. Now that's kind of it for all the Sunbreak stuff we got. But on the Zelda stuff now, but they both do belly flops. I don't really remember, to be honest. That was several years ago. 2018? Yeah, December 2018. I don't remember. But I mean, they're both tanky looking too. But yeah. Now, Anuma with the cut though. Like, he's got a whole new haircut going on though. Since last time we saw him. But I'm glad they at least gave us an update. Regardless of whether delay or not. At least they kept us informed on what was going on.
こんにちは。ゼルダの伝説シリーズプロデューサーの青沼です。ゼルダの伝説ブレスオブザワイルド続編の発売時期のお知らせがあります。本作は2022年に発売を予定しているとお伝えしています。
But if this game did release in 2022, I think this would have probably been like the best year Nintendo might have ever had, maybe. Or at least the Switch, for sure. But I mean, it definitely gives like room and to breathe for like other games that are coming out. The Delayed game is eventually a good game, but rushed game is bad forever. I was reading an article about like where that quote actually came from. It's like it didn't actually come directly from Miyamoto. It was like something about there was like a poster on their walls in like the HQ. It was something interesting. I thought it was interesting, but yeah. I don't know if I could find the article again now, but things like Cyberpunk still happen. But that game should have been delayed even further. Like CD Projekt Red and their investors and corporate backers or whatever pushed that game out way too early. Because even though that game got revealed in like 2012, I don't think it started like true development until like 2016 or something. And for how big that game wanted to be, definitely needed more time in the oven. Good old oven. But yeah, like 2022 for Nintendo, because we already had we're getting 2 Pokemon games this year. We had Legends Arceus already. Got Kirby Triangle Strategy, because that's published by Nintendo. I think at least. Like they did some with Octopack too. Oh, Advance Wars was supposed to come out, but you know. Russia. That whole thing. Was there anything in May? No. I don't think so, at least. Not that I remember. In June, you have Mario Strikers, Fire Emblem 3 Hopes, and then the big third-party fairly big third-party thing is Monster Hunter Sunbreak. July. Oh no, April also still has Switch Sports. I forgot about that. July, probably Splatoon 3. Or August. One of those months. Then we have Xenoblade 3 September. And then Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in November, probably. Like, it would have had to been like December or something. Or October. Probably into December though. I'm glad they're taking more time to polish.
にもう少しお時間をいただきたく、発売を2023年春に変更。
Also, another thing with moving into spring 2023, March 3rd, which was the original release date for Breath of the Wild, also falls on a Friday again this year, next year. So I imagine that's probably the date they're gonna try and aim for. That 6-year anniversary.
させていただきたいと思います。楽しみにお待ちいただいている皆様、大変申し訳ありません。
But also the fact that they have to delay this game, like they're doing a lot of new things. If you consider, I mean, it's been, if you want to count the DLC, like 5 years that they've been working on this game. 6 to 5, something like that. So, well, will be 6 to 5. Like, they're coming up with a lot of new ideas if they have to delay the game. Or, like, you have such a long development time for it. So I'm excited to see what's new. I mean, we already have, like, the Floating Island stuff.
前作ブレスオブザワイルドでの地上フィールドだけでなく、空の上にも広がると
Which looks really cool.
お伝えしましたが、拡張された世界はそれだけではなく、そこで皆さんを待ち受ける。
We got new footage, or like 5 seconds of new footage. Got Link looking sexy here, right? The long hair Link looks really, he's dripped out. Got the sword there. Got this thing which looks like a Monado kanji symbol. Got the light there. Yeah, I think this might be like my favorite Link design. The long hair, the green, it looks really nice. Got the sword though, looking all jacked up. So I'm wondering if that's what we're gonna be doing for a good amount of the game. It's like rebuilding the sword, I guess, maybe. Or fixing it somehow. But it does look, it almost looks kind of like the Sheikah architecture a bit. Like how the curves and whatnot. But whatever happens when Link's arm gets jacked up, we've seen that. It's also like black here. And there's the engravings on the side, the gold. It's gonna be very interesting. 5 seconds. That's all we're gonna get for like almost a whole year. But it's nice seeing, I mean, something new at least. That's like 10 seconds, 8 seconds.
体験を特別なものにするべく But
they're definitely trying to live up to the hype, like the previous game, which is cool to see at least. They're working on. I think it's a really good experience. Like I kind of actually want to replay Breath of the Wild now. Like I replayed it. Last time I replayed it was before Age of Calamity released. That was a really good time to maybe replay at some point because there isn't much to do. At least in terms of like releases in a couple months until Sunbreak. So that might be something to do. Fire Emblem 3 Hopes, I don't know if I'm gonna get that. We'll have to see. But maybe. You know. We'll see on that one.
引き続き総力を挙げて取り組んでいきますので、どうか今しばらくお待ちいただければと思います。
But yeah.
今回のお知らせは以上となります。
I
ありが
think
とうございました。
I think we'll see a bit more, maybe at well, I can't say E3 Direct anymore, which is our segue here, right? Segue into E3. I would say we would get, you know, Zelda news at the next E3 event, but that's not gonna happen. This is like the first tweet that broke out. Just got an email. It's official. E3 Digital is official. Can be canceled for 2022. Lots of mixed feelings about this. Yeah, canceled this year. Which, even though, regardless of how shitty E3 can be sometimes, like outside of Nintendo, because ever since like 2019, Nintendo and like Xbox to a degree have been carrying the show, because other developers that show up, well, Devolver's fun, but you know, indie studio and whatnot, they're doing their own thing, publishing and whatnot, but like Ubisoft and EA. But even regardless of that, like, it's still fun just to watch and like clown on Ubisoft every year, you know? Like, which kind of sucks. It's also, good thing about E3 is that everything's concentrated into like a solid 3, like it's like a weekend, concentrated into a weekend, which is really good. I think it's like Friday or Saturday through Tuesday, typically, because Nintendo does their thing on Tuesday, Xbox like Monday. But you know, that concentration of stuff is just really nice to have. All that news all at once. So, I mean, unless all the studios come up with something together, I don't know. Let's have an article here, a bit further in depth. ESA has confirmed the cancellation, which, you know, that's the group that runs the E3 event. After previously canceling its in-person E3 2022 event, ESA has now informed its partners that there will be no digital event equivalent this year either, meaning E3 2022 has been fully canceled. The news broke via tweet from Razer PR, which we just read. Lead Will Powers, who said that an email had been sent out announcing the cancellation of a digital E3 event. IGN has independently verified the contents of the email as well. ESA had initially planned for an in-person E3 event this year after having no event in 2020 due to COVID-19 and a digital one in 2021. However, this was canceled in January, which we knew about, but we didn't really hear anything about the digital event at all. That was kind of suspicious, I guess. I was all like, E3 is probably, I don't know. Like, we just didn't hear anything about it, you know? Like, typically we get like official, we would have like dates by now, I feel. At least I think we would have. Because they usually announce that stuff very early. Like months in advance. Just, you know, so people can take off. You know, work and journalists can plan out trips and whatnot. All that good stuff. Being the digital ones, they announced, well, last year they announced months before. But yeah. According to sources speaking to IGN at the time, discussions around E3 had been fraught throughout the year, with third parties normally involved finding the ESA's ongoing silence regarding their plans frustrating. I mean, yeah, that's like the big event where everyone's eyes are at. Like, people, you know, are gonna be watching. Like, your biggest exposure comes from that event. Like, what's up, right? Sources connected to the event tell IGN that discussion about possible digital equipment has been ongoing ever since, without strong momentum to drive them. Instead, the ESA seems to be making plans to regroup for a larger comeback in 2023. ESA has shared an official statement with IGN confirming E3 2022's cancellation, announcing that E3 will return 2023 with a reinvigorated showcase. We will devote all of our energy and resources to delivering a revitalized physical and digital E3 experience next summer. Whether enjoyed from the show floor or your favorite devices, the new 2023 showcase will bring the community, media, and industry back together in an all-new format and interactive experience. We look forward to presenting E3 to fans around the world live from Los Angeles in 2023. ESA adds that the 2022 showcase has been canceled so the organization can focus its resources on the 2023 show. So yeah, kinda sucks. I mean, Nintendo's probably still gonna do their thing in June. Xbox is gonna have a thing in June probably too. Others though, do they really need it? Like Capcom 2021 was something. Ubisoft, the others, like, just keep with the big pub, you know, the big three, right? Sony, whatever they do, you know. Just keep with the big three, right? You don't need to do your own thing. Especially like if you're just gonna show off like Event Quest. The Capcom did in their E3 event. But yeah. Also, the thing with Capcom too, like they showed off a trailer in the Summer Games Fest for Monster Hunter Stories 2. A trailer for Stories 2 in the Nintendo E3 event. And then they also talked about it in their own Capcom like thing. There was like so much. Like, you don't need all that, you know? But yeah. Speaking of Summer Games Fest though, that's the thing. I'm still not the biggest fan of this Summer Games Fest stuff with Jeff Keighley. Of course, Games Fest has been a thing since 2020 because of COVID. He made the event, and first time around was pretty jank because everything was spread out over the course of summer. Even last year was over a month with like one main live stream, but then everything else was like spread out throughout the month. Their whole big thing was Elden Ring last time. First like Elden Ring gameplay trailer, I believe. I want to say gameplay trailer. But yeah. Very cool new elements for 2022. Of course he posted this like right after it happened. Jeez. So expensive. But yeah. Like Game Awards I'm okay with, I think. Like as an event, Summer Games Fest I think still needs work to, you know, even if it desires to be like a E3 replacement, because it's still, because it tries to take the formula of the Game Awards event, but there's no awards, there's nothing of that, like there's no speeches, right? It's just trailers, but kind of like blends the two, but doesn't work as well as like a Nintendo Direct does, for example. So I think that's just what they need to prove on. There's no greater fan than me of when an event like E3 represents the industry. I went to E3 for 25 years. As the industry has evolved, the way our industry unites must evolve too. I always fight to do what I think is right for games, don't plan to stop. If E3 is disappearing, I hope you turn Summer Games Fest into the E3 format. I liked it 1 week. I took vacation, took vacation off, you know, watched it all, enjoyed it. Right, that's like the thing. Comes out during summer, you know, kids out of school and whatnot. You know, you get to promote your game. Well, say like in the East Coast or not, because that ends like June 21st, like literal date of summer. But you know. But yeah. SGF, I don't know. Just need to see more concise and focused show, I think, for Summer Games Fest. What's did he say here? Got the winky face. But yeah. I wonder what happens though if E3 comes out, like E3 2023, how that's gonna go then. Because, you know, like companies are adapting this year. Are they gonna want to come back next year? Like companies are all doing their own digital things, really, just in the E3 week format. And now that they don't have that format anymore, they adapted to it. Are they gonna go back for 2023? Which will be interesting to see. But yeah, that's all I really had to talk about the stream. Just wanted to come on top of some of the news, chill for a bit. This has been a while since I've been you know, on streaming, whatever. Hopefully back for back tomorrow probably. Maybe do some of the Rise of Inquest I missed. We'll see though. We will see. I'm just going through Twitter notes real quick. See if there's anything interesting. Hey yo. This was funny. Where's April Fool's though? Got a Monster Hunter pallet cart. The real purring simulator. Announced the first Monster Hunter pallet cart. The first this kind, the Monster Hunter universe. Featuring Falcos. I can kind of read French. Kinda. Will you body Falco? Where does this lead to though? Like an actual website they have for it? That's cool. Sure. Give me Google Translate. They got a whole thing. They got art here. They got the art. They got the art. Like they actually put effort into this. Got the Gazoo cart, which looks off. The Gazoo cart. It's disgusting. Yeah, it looks neat. Actually put some work into this one. Cool. That's just something else. Okay. That guy, the real purring simulator. Great. Also seen check Coke-ass thing. Because they were posting about what's the vroom vroom? Got the Mario Kart Falco on top. Yeah, Monster Hunter Dive, here we go. Or what? No. This one's Monster Hunter 3 2. I feel like this. Yeah. This thing, let me see. Their whole April's Fool's thing. Oh, here we go. You saw a Monster Hunter Dive. 430% off. What? Yeah. 4.2 million yen. Gee. Like, they even did the concept art and stuff for it, too. Which is really neat. Personally, though, I don't think I would ever want to see the underwater combat come back. Just feel like they do it. Really. Yeah. It's always kind of like sluggish, you know? Which, I mean, maybe some people argue that's what you need after Sunbreak and Rise with the wire bugs, but, you know. If they make it good, then sure. Underwater combat could come back, I guess, but I don't know. I'll have to see. This is fun to see, just people come up with like random concepts. It's like the Namiel kind of look to it with the lights there. Looks neat. But yeah, that's all I really had to talk about. Thanks to everyone who came out. Preston, any lurkers in the chat. Appreciate all you coming out. Get the Basarios Shogun game blasted because you get the Gravios skull. Got Mama Gravios. For sure we'll see Gravios come back. Yeah. Thanks to everyone who came out. They just want to come on here, just talk for a bit about the news and what we got recently, all that good stuff. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. No promises. No promises. Yeah. Thanks to everyone who also supported the video recently that I uploaded last week about Monster Rise Sunbreak potential concepts we could see. Yeah. 3.7k views. Thank you everyone. Also everyone who subscribed. We got 333 subscribers. Appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. Thanks for the support. But yeah, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. Definitely gonna be streaming more. Definitely want to, just haven't been time. But hopefully that'll ease up soon. Also just been thinking about things, kind of dealing with my own stuff. Collecting a bit. Things are good, looking good. Kind of feel liberated in a way. But also at the same time, bit held back. Regrets, what ifs. But yeah. See you all later. Have a good night. Take care. Hopefully I'll be back to the stream very soon. Thanks everyone came out. Preston. Good night. See you all later.